So there's been a lot going on with former Viking star running back Dalvin Cook. And I know some people are like, why are you still talking about this? He's not on the Vikings. Well, he was a star Vikings player. Also, his $2 million in guaranteed base salary, it does affect the Vikings because it's already dead on their cap this year, but they can get a rebate next year if he is signed on a team or possible suspension. We'll get into it. So there's a lot of moving parts right now as we're barreling towards training camp, and I don't know. Like, I really don't know what's going to happen with Dalvin. Everything is on the table, so we'll see what happens. But I do know he's probably not going to get a significant contract like he was looking for, but we'll get into that. So this is from Fox Sports sources. Jets remained among frontrunners for free agent Dalvin Cook. And it's also interesting to note that the Jets have already started their training camp in full. So he's already behind the eight ball there. But this is from Henry McKenna, AFC East reporter for Fox Sports. The New York Jets remain one of the front runners to sign free agent running back Dalvin Cook, according to sources close to the situation. There have been 6 teams, 1/5 of the league, interested in the former Minnesota Vikings Pro Bowler, with the Jets, Patriots, and Dolphins looking like top contenders. The AFC East may just continue to stockpile talent. The Jets in particular make sense for the 27-year-old Cook. Now, the Jets do make sense, where even though the Jets do have Breece Hall and Izzy Abaconda, I mean, Dalvin would be the best running back in that backfield for at least this season. And also it would fit the motif of Aaron Rodgers just picking up all of his friends and people that he knows, because Dalvin did some disgusting things to the Packers over the last couple years. Patriots make sense even with Ramondre Stevenson, and also the Dolphins, even though they do have Mostert and Wilson and Kane. I mean, Dalvin would step in there as running back 1. And also the leverage of, hey, let's sign Dalvin so we keep him away from our divisional foes. Don't sleep on that. But like I said, Dalvin and his agents obviously are looking for a significant contract, and I don't see that happening. Even though, like NFL insiders like Pelissero was talking big early in the offseason, Dalvin Cook is not looking to sign a $4 to $5 million contract. I think that's where we're at. I really do think that's where we're at. Maybe with some significant escalators in the contract, sure. But I just don't see a team ponying up 8, 9, 10 million per year for Dalvin Cook. Although, I mean, the Ravens did just give Melvin Gordon like $3 million, so I guess you really don't know, man. But Dalvin, he does still have some gas left in the tank. He's 27, going to be 28. Got that shoulder surgically repaired that's been bothering him over the last 3 years. It's been popping out, but 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons, 4 straight Pro Bowls, etc. But coming out of left field, this is from Pro Football Focus. So Dalvin does have some pending legal issues, and all right, so this is from PFD. Typically, settlement offers are never allowed to be introduced into evidence in a civil trial. That rule promotes the making of settlement offers in an attempt to resolve civil claims without consuming unnecessary judicial resources. If settlement offers could be used as evidence, no settlement offers would ever be made. And there's been reports that there's a settlement offer or being countersued and all that stuff, but yeah. Regardless of whether the settlement offers are introduced during a trial in open court, the evidence of the settlement offers has made its way into the court of public opinion. The request for a letter to the NFL absolving Cook of wrongdoing suggests that Cook is concerned about a punishment under the personal conduct policy. Throughout his free agency, there has been chatter in league circles regarding hesitation arising from the possibility of a suspension. Now, this Dalvin legal issue has been on the back burner for over a year, and it could potentially explain why the Vikings didn't develop a trade market for Dalvin, and it also could explain why Dalvin isn't getting significant offers in free agency, because teams are a little bit hesitant at this point. But like we said, this is important for the Vikings because Dalvin does have $2 million guaranteed, and if he signs somewhere else at the beginning of the season, that $2 million, which likely he's going to be signing for more for, would be off the plate for the Vikings. Then they will get a salary cap rebate of $2 million next year. And also, if he's suspended, pretty much similar thing. Whatever proration of games that he's suspended, the Vikings will get a rebate on salary cap for 2024. But I don't know what's going to happen with Dalvin. I mean, He still has some talent, but the legal issues are holding above his head, as well as potential suspension, as well as some teams are interested, but are they interested enough to put down significant money where he would be moved to sign with them? I don't know at this stage, but a lot of moving parts, and I think we're far from the end of and getting some resolution in this Dalvin Cook situation. But your thoughts are thoughts. Reportedly, six teams are interested in Dalvin Cook, including the Jets as a potential frontrunner, as well as he could be facing suspension? Question mark. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Once worth the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.